Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me, and to the right.
It is your man, Mr. Mix, aka Cuzzo, BKA the Professor. Here we are, your big brothers, your cousins, your peoples. What's happening, man?
What's good, Cuzzo? What's good? What's
Here,
good?
Here for y'all. Here for the people, man.
Yes, sir.
Love and light. Like to see you. Hopefully y'all are having a great day, because we certainly are. Kick it!
Yo, that's crazy. I just watched that clip the other day, because I'm sure you know the story behind him doing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see, they would not disclose who the comedian was that got booed before him.
Of course not.
I need to see that. I don't know why we were revealing everything else.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna come out.
It should.
It's
it
gonna
should.
come out.
But I want to see who the guy was that was getting booed before him that led to that legendary performance, bro.
Hey.
Good seeing you again, man.
Let's get to it.
We got some relationships that are in turmoil. You know, June came in kind of hot.
Yeah, it did.
We got Remy and Pat. We got Cordy and Offset. And as of late, we got Trump and Elon. That's the one I'm most interested in. Damn, now we done seen that show before. I want in with the two with 4-5 and Tesla. That's what I want to see. But before we get to them,
okay,
let's start with Remy and Pat. And I don't even care about the business, cuzzo.
I don't.
This time and time again, this is why you keep your business private. I don't know how many times we got to say it. I don't know how many examples we need to see. It plays itself over and over every time. And we don't fail them every time. We only care about the juice. We only care about the turmoil. All that black, and I'm here for all the black love. And at one point, that's who they was following. That's who they was championing.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Because you know the story. Hey, my man held it down and she came out and got the bag back, got back on top, reached her prime and all of that. It was a hell of a story. Beautiful daughter,
Mm-hmm.
But then life gets a hold of things.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want to include in life. And then the I want to say the rise and fall.
The rise and fall. That's
the rise and fall.
We go with rise and fall.
And we always seem to gather around for that fall.
Yeah.
For that fall.
Yeah.
That's why all this, we can give us too, we can give all the advice in the world. You have to do what works for you at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we could sit out here and hold up a blueprint to the key to happiness. At the end of the day, you still have to do what works for you. And you never know what's going on with these people behind the scenes. So before we get to propping them up and making them relationship goals, and we start trying to take what seemingly is working for them and apply it to our life, you got to understand. You don't know behind the scenes, man. You don't understand the behind the scenes. What works for them may not work for you. You have to get to know your own person. You have to study that person. You have to learn that person. And then y'all make adjustments, man. Stop being we so quick to be public on these internet streets just to show people, hey, look, I have a person. And look what we doing. We taking trips. Oh, look at us. We out on and then you go, when you disappear for 4 months, we know why you went away for 4 months. Mm-hmm. So then after the 4 months, because you ain't healed, you just took a little sabbatical from the online, and then you try to slide back in on some, hey, y'all, hey, no. Where you been? Let us in on it. But then you don't want to share that part. Keep your business off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad. I'm gonna say that because because it's all entwined once we talk about Cordy and all that. But go ahead, cuz.
So I'm gonna take a slightly different angle on it.
Please.
What I need y'all not to do is quit taking sides on these internet beefs You don't know these people. And the one thing I know for sure, two things I know for certain, is what goes on between two people is between those two people. When we close the doors of our bedroom or we close the door of our house, we are different fucking people. I don't care how nice they seem in public or in person, or I met them and they would never. You met them one time.
I didn't get that vibe from them.
Yeah, this person is with them every fucking day. And another relationship that we're going to add in there for the young folks, for the younger folks, because I sounded old when I said the young folks. I hate when people say the young folks and they not that old. But for the younger folks, that DDG and Holly Bailey situation. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know what's going on either way. You don't know what's going on. Quit taking sides and then having whole arguments and think pieces on why Cardi ain't shit, on why Stephon Diggs ain't shit, on why Offset's a bad person, on why Pap should have made more money, on why Remy played with him. You don't know these people. Watch, try to learn, but stay the fuck out of it. Stay the fuck out of it. You don't know what's going on. And the one thing y'all do, and it never fucking fails, y'all be interjecting y'all selves like y'all was right there. Like, I'll be seeing 3 and 4 and 5 part series.
Oh, yeah.
Cause see, in 2017, this has, you don't know what's going on between two people in their relationship. To Cuzzo's point, if they're doing something that works for them, you don't know if people have an open relationship. You don't know if people have agreed to certain stipulations in their relationships. You don't know if they have a third person in. You don't know if they just together for the money or just together for, you don't know. So stay the fuck out of people's business. Mind the business that pays you. Mind your own black business, what I like to say. Mind the business that pays you. And stay out of them folks' business, because I promise you're going to get disappointed at every turn. You're going to get disappointed. Because the more and more I watch them do the lives against each other, the more I was just looking like, well, goddamn.
Word.
Well, God, I didn't need to know none of this.
Word.
And that's another thing. Look, you look corny when you start telling the business of the person that you was with. I know you be using it as a gotcha moment. Like, you trying to use it as, this person ain't really what they seem.
Hey, but you know what, Cuzzo? It never comes off that way to me.
Fucking nuts.
It never comes off that way to me.
Because you was with this person. So I saw some shit with Jazzy Faye and his ex-wife. And Jazzy Faye, I guess he uses like cups to pee. And he don't go to the bathroom. But why did I need to know that?
Yeah.
I could have went my whole day without knowing that.
Life. Life.
I didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
But you want to be popular on the internet. Your favorite music producer that's ATL bound and had some hits with some, like, she basically described it down to where there was nobody else that you was like, it's Jazzy Faye. You're talking about Jazzy Faye.
Yeah.
Y'all look crazy when y'all tell the business.
It don't, because for me, it don't do the damage. It don't do the damage that you think it does. Not. Honestly, it just makes you look. It puts you in a poor light, honestly, because it's like you dealt with all of that.
Yeah.
Now your feelings hurt. Now let me pull the curtain back and expose everything. So what?
Now pussy stank.
Yeah.
Now he dig little.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't shit. Nah, he digging his nose when he watching the baby. Now all these things come out because you mad at him. That's corny.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't agree with a lot of things that Aubrey says, but Aubrey says something that was very, very G. Maybe you heard it from somebody, but this line is classic when he was talking to Conor.
Who said it?
Aubrey.
Oh, okay.
Drake.
Okay.
Better
I didn't hear your name at first.
He said, the chick was going to tell me something about a rap nigga. I said, baby, it's more attractive when you hold it down. It is. It's more attractive when you hold it down. It's more attractive if I never know. That? He said that. He said it to Common too. So it was in that Stay Scheming verse.
Okay. And
it really was like, ouch, because he's right. I don't want to know about another nigga. I don't care. That's a fact. I don't want to know about another chick. I don't care. They don't put no money in my pocket. Yeah. They don't. The things that we even discuss on this here, on our platform, we discuss it to illustrate points. and just to discuss it from a cultural standpoint. But as far as the ins and outs and the specifics, and on this day they said this, and on that day he did, I don't care. Learn from this. All we're telling you is quit putting these folks on a pedestal like they ain't human beings. They are. And every human being has something good and bad about them. Everyone. Some shit that's ugly, some shit that they never want you to know, or some shit that they not proud of. So until you can clean out your own closet and walk out and be able to say, hey, I'm squeaky clean, look at me. Hey man, stay out of them folks' business like that and start taking sides and get on here and bro, it was so many of y'all on that DDG shit that was talking about postpartum depression. Like you know. Like you have a fucking clue.
It may be a few women out there that
dudes. That's my point. It was dudes.
Right.
If the women's talking about it, that's one thing if you went through it. But they was talking about it on the set. So what happened was on the DG situation, so of course she was like he was abusive, he did all this shit, and then his fire back was I went to court and I got like 155-page documents and texts or whatever that's showing that she abused me too, that she had knives and she was gonna kill herself and all this other shit. And then women were like, yeah, she just had a baby. She was being abused. She was going through postpartum. The men's counter was, that shouldn't make you do the shit that you do postpartum, because I looked it up. I know the symptoms and signs. No, the fuck you don't, sir. You're not a gynecologist.
Yeah.
You're not even a doctor. You didn't pass 12th grade biology. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. That ain't for you to know. And it damn sure ain't for you to know to defend a nigga on the internet who you don't know. Like, they literally became doctors all of a sudden so they could defend his behavior or her behavior when you don't know what happened between throw Meg and Tori in there too. You don't know what happened.
I'm sick of that.
I'm sick of it. Because every other week this nigga innocent. We got you this week.
Well, it's the hope factor, Cuzzo.
Bam!
Yeah.
It's like, but you still with the jail. Like and then the Meg's teams, he presented that in trial and it didn't work. He's still in jail. Like my point is, the taking side stuff is corny, y'all, and all it does is divide us. Look at it for what it is. Take it as entertainment, but don't take it personally, because just like you don't know their lives, they don't know yours.
I think we just take it too far.
Yeah, we do.
Like, you could have your opinion about it. Hell, you can even take a side. But when you start taking time out your day to come up with a manuscript and you trying to put together evidence and exhibit A and exhibit B, like,
that's what I'm talking about. Like, people are taking, like, people are creating podcasts off of this.
Yeah, that's too much. Too much.
Let me show you why Remy wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Chapter 1,
now
verse 2. Like,
now I'm gonna say this. I don't like how, and
okay,
I'm a little disappointed in some of the women out here.
Okay.
I don't like how, if y'all want us to believe that y'all don't have, that some of y'all don't have a problem with accountability, well, when it's a time to display that you don't have a problem with accountability, I need you to show it. You can't keep saying, no, we don't have a problem with it, and then when it's time to exhibit that, you do the opposite. Because that's how we got in this place. That's how we got in this situation with the country. Everybody was like, nah, he stink, he sucked. But then when it was time to show the world how we felt about him, you voted him in. But that's another story.
For another day.
I don't like how they skipped over. I feel like they let the internet streets let Remy off the hook.
Yeah. And
went right to Cordy. Fuck him, girl. Fuck him.
Yeah.
But they didn't give Remy her due in social media with the court. She didn't get that social media justice.
No, she didn't.
I felt like it was a whole lot of this. But then Cordy and my man started going through their thing, seemingly because Offset seems to be the villain in this particular scenario. Now it's like, let's go. I don't like that.
Oh,
because if We the same way we get grilled, hold other men accountable. Y'all always look the other way when there's other men. Y'all don't hold men. Neither do y'all.
Yeah, we know that though. But this isn't new.
But my point is,
go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook now.
When it's time to display it,
let's go.
Display it.
Let's go.
I haven't seen, and hey, my internet world is small, but
mine is rather large.
But I see a lot of things.
Yeah, mine is rather large.
I normally see damn near everything.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seen nobody. I'm sorry because we've been specific. I haven't seen too many women going, "Hey, Remy ain't shit for that. Remy, how dare you?" Or whatever. They just scooted that particular, and we like juice and beef and drama. So but it wasn't favorable. So let's scoot them to the side. Bring on the 8-time offender, Offset, and bring on the victim, Cardi B.
Oh yeah,
and let's just focus on that.
Oh, it was a classic distraction tactic.
Famo.
They do it all the time.
Famo.
When they lose an argument.
Oh, Famo. I don't
but
like
your
it.
friend ain't shit. What? Huh? What? You were clearly losing. Mm-hmm. She was clearly in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She was clearly in the wrong. He got tapes. He got evidence.
I don't like that.
He had tapes. He listen to this. He blackmailed her.
I don't like that.
And they was like, Offset ain't shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but that ain't who we talking about at the moment. Because I don't like it. I don't like it. But keep your business off these internets, man. I know it looked good. It looked good holding hands and showing pictures of food and
having every
one
trip
hand on your thigh and him taking shots, drinking shots off your cheeks. I get it. It look good.
It does.
But
until it don't.
Until it
don't. Then we got questions because you didn't let us into the relationship. So now we feel like we're a part of it. So now when I see you.
Now you want to be private.
Where Gerald at?
Yeah.
Where Gerald?
Yeah.
What happened to Gerald? Gerald was a good man. You don't even know Gerald. But Gerald was a good man. Gerald was a good man. Girl, what you do to that good man? Girl, where Gerald at? Girl, what you do to Gerald?
Hey.
And then you get irritated.
And then you
get tired of hearing about fuck that nigga and fuck everything that he stand for. Because you don't know Gerald like that. And it's like, yeah, we did. I saw the 67 pictures that you posted of him feeding you grapes.
All the memes. My man.
And again, I'm not saying you can't love your man. I'm not saying that you can't be proud of your man. I'm not saying that you shouldn't gush over your man. I'm just saying when you bring it to this here internet streets, people feel like they're entitled to you in your relationship, as opposed to keeping it private. And just I say it all the time, Grant Hill and Tamia.
And again, it's a difference between private and secret.
Yep.
There is a difference. So I don't want to hear you. It's being serious. There's a difference between keeping it private and being secretive.
Yeah, because the people that you love know, and that's all the people that need to know.
That's it.
And they already been with Chris Tucker forever. Oops. People that need to know. People that don't.
Come on, dog.
Keep folks out your business.
Come on.
Keep them out your business.
That's what I'm saying. Elon and Trump. Let's just go and transition to that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for the worst.
Oh, it's getting bad. It's getting horrible.
But I don't like the little warning shots Elon firing because we already knew those. We already knew about Epstein Island. We already knew about all of that.
It's just how he said it.
Yeah.
On the art, like you're having a one level argument.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate your beard.
Yeah.
And no, fuck your beard.
Yeah.
And no, I hate your beard. And then no, fuck your beard. And then your mama, you suck dick for food stamps. Wait a minute.
He took it there. I know. 4-5, like, wait, hold on, wait, my man.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Just having a little disagreement about something. Yeah.
Whoa, I was keeping it.
Yeah. Nah. Let's burn down the empire.
Yeah.
Let's bring it down.
Two weird ass niggas.
Two weirdos.
But show of hands. Anybody not see it coming?
Hey.
Was anybody shocked? Was anybody like, oh my God, I never thought this would happen?
You know what I said?
About time.
About time.
Y'all
Y'all been buddy too long for too long.
Yeah,
It's been time for y'all two narcissistic
break this shit up.
egos. It's been time for y'all to clash.
Break this shit up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So we can start getting stuff done.
Yeah.
But yeah. I want to know how far he gonna go with it though.
Who? Which one?
Elon.
I think Elon is gonna try and repair his image so he can get somewhat control of his companies. Because the thing about owning a company, for those that don't know,
I don't think
you have a board of directors.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a board of directors, you could be the face and the CEO, but that board of directors can vote your ass out. If they get enough votes, if they get enough stock, if they get enough bagging, they can get you the fuck up out of there because you're fucking with the stock price. So what I think Elon is going to do is try to smear Trump in the same breath, try and make him look like an everyman so he can get his position back with Tesla. Because Tesla took a hit.
Massive.
With all this stuff going on, they took a hit. And it's one thing that what I like to call a dedicated group of white men don't play about. And it's their money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that dedicated group of white men don't play about their money. So they'll play about a lot of shit. But when you get to fucking with the bottom line, fucking with the bag, they get the, hey.
Yeah.
Wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap it up for you.
And I can see that.
Flip side.
I can see that.
The pettiest human alive. Oh, he gonna shut down all that. Like Tesla ain't gonna if he has anything to do with it.
Well,
Tesla ain't gonna have a contract in the United States if he got anything to do with it.
Well, if the alien played his cards right, ain't that what all he was doing when he was rummaging through the White House and getting all these contracts and getting all these deals done and all that to where he can be protected?
He thought so, but. That's the thing when you fucking with somebody that's unhinged. You're never protected. Because the minute that motherfucker feel like, it ain't got to be real. I feel like, oh, you're fucking with me? Watch this.
Yeah.
He turned on everybody. And that's the thing that I don't understand about fuck politics, just from a human standpoint. Y'all don't see Trump he turns on everybody that fucks with him. The minute he don't fuck with you no more, he turns on you and gets to talking shit about you. And yet you motherfuckers keep putting faith in him. Brother, you realize the very people that voted for him, he deport, like, yeah, you got to get the fuck up out of here. Like, yeah, you and you.
He cutthroat.
You got to get the fuck up out.
Yeah.
He turns on the people that fucks with him. That's what he does. That's why I knew this shit wasn't going to last. But it's entertaining to see. But some of y'all believe fat meat ain't greasy. You're learning.
Yeah.
You're learning.
Yeah, it's grease all in that.
Yeah, you're learning.
Hey, let me ask you something. So it was a picture floating around. Somebody put together a side-by-side picture of Offset and Cardi's son and Stefan Diggs with the same hairstyle,
with the same,
right? Braid pattern or whatever. And I don't know how real all of this is, but that was the picture. And then allegedly, Offset responded and was like, playing with people's kids.
Yeah, get you smoked.
And I heard some people like, all over her hairstyle. Yeah, all over her hairstyle. All over her hairstyle.
Go there.
All over her hairstyle.
Go there, though. Get there, go there.
It's not about the hairstyle. It's about what it represents. Because now, I don't care if I cheated on you 100 times. Don't bring our kids into this. Or don't use our kids to poke a jab at me.
As leverage.
That's another ball game. Because as much as we always talk about men and their egos and their pride and all of that, you can't bother that to a certain degree. I don't care how wrong he is. And again, I'm not siding with him. But leave the kids out of it. You could poke. It's a many ways you can get at him or irritate him without bringing the children, without getting the kids involved.
Yeah. It's the petty,
just post y'all together.
It's the pettiest of the petty.
Yeah, all that stuff y'all used to do when y'all was together. He recording little short videos, you popping that thing in the bubble bath and all that. Do all of that with him, and then show us, but show him too. if you want to get at them, hey, don't bring the kids into it, dog. And I seen people like, over some kids, you gonna crash out? Yes, over some kids. Because it's not I don't care about the hair. It's about what it represents. It's about what you're trying to do. Just like I wouldn't have been mad if, I don't know if I'd have been I don't know what type of father he is. But when and this is going all the way back. I don't even want to talk about, but this is going all the way back when Ciara and Russell, when
I was thinking that. That's
my
what I was
man
thinking.
was on the, and
thinking.
then Jay-Z made a line out of it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Nigga playing with your son like Future. Nigga playing with your son. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Leave the kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. Niggas will crash out over their children, and then don't let it be a nigga who already looking for a reason to crash out, and you give him one. Oh, he's gonna take it every time. Leave the kids out of it. That's all I'm saying. You can do what you want to do, but everything has an action. Everything has a consequence for it. Every action has a consequence. I said it's all fun and games until it ain't. It's all now. I ain't saying on some macho. I don't think he can do nothing with Stefan.
Probably not.
But if I know I can't do something, I know some people who can. And I got the money to make it happen. It's how far you want to go with it. So what I'm saying, the options are, you don't take that road and you don't know what's on the end of it.
Right.
Because it can go either way, and you can't tell me how to react.
No.
I can't tell you how to react. I can't disrespect you and be like, hey, you could get some payback, Cuzzo, but don't slap me. Yeah. Nah, nigga, you can't tell me how to. This is my payback.
It's a movie. One of my favorite actors, comedic actors of all time, just to bring some light and levity to it, but it illustrates his point exactly. It's called The Campaign with Will
Ferrell
and
Galifianakis.
Yep. What'd he do?
It is, yo.
What'd he do? He had a commercial where he was like, "You can call me daddy. Go ahead." He was with his son. He was with Will Ferrell's son, Will Ferrell's character's son. And he was like, "Your daddy ain't been here. You can call me daddy. Go ahead. Call me daddy." And he was like, "Dad." And he was like, "I unofficially approve this message." And Will Ferrell crashes out. "You get my son to call you daddy, comma, I fuck your wife." And that's what he did.
He did.
That's how serious it is.
Word.
That's how serious it is.
Word.
He said, "End of the book, I fuck your wife." Like, and he did, and he videotaped it. Like, it's that serious for us. It's that real for us. Like, don't play the tit for tat game. Don't applaud the tit for tat game. It ain't cute. It ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some type of respect when we have kids together. Mm-hmm. Has to. Mm-hmm. Because we gotta co-parent these kids, whether we love each other, like each other, get along or not. We still gotta be in these kids' lives. And if that's the case, then there has to be a level of respect that we maintain for each other. When you start to cross that, nothing good is gonna come of it. Nothing good is gonna come of this.
Ever.
Like, there's no, light at the end of this rainbow to where it's go, oh, okay, nope. Stakes get higher.
Yep.
Stakes get higher.
Yeah.
And when you're dealing with two rich niggas, stakes can get real, real fucking high. Because I'm telling you, it's two things people go to war over. It's a bunch of other things, but it's two things for sure people go to war over. Money and women. Money and women.
Cuzzo.
Will get you at war every time. When I say war, I mean lives lost. War. So don't play with the family. No children. No. Like, stay away from that. Because it gets too personal. And when it gets that personal, I'm no longer in my right mind. And I'm going to react like I'm not in my right mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't want that. I don't want to see it. So
it's not worth it.
Let's get the kids up out of here, man.
It is. It's just not worth it. Cause here are some things that a father shouldn't do in front of their daughter.
Okay.
They made it gender specific. I was trying to read them to see, but okay.
Yeah.
disrespect her mother.
Ever.
Even if you're no longer together, your words and actions toward her mother shape how your daughter understands love and partnership. It starts at home, Cuzzo.
Ever.
Don't ever,
Ever.
ever. I don't care what the situation is. You get that baby out the room,
Walk away.
or hey, let's go for a ride. You do something, but don't
away.
let that child, don't let your daughter seeing their mother being talked to and treated in a light that's less than flattering. We it's gonna be plenty of time to show her the real world, but doing that upbringing, that's not it.
And again, disrespect, not disagree.
There we go.
If you could disagree, be respectful, and get to a resolution, that is healthy for kids to see.
Mm-hmm.
Disrespect is name calling. Disrespect is
cussing,
violence, talking down to.
any type of abuse.
Any type of abuse. Anything that you would deem going too far. A daughter should never see that from her father because you are the first teacher of the child, just like the mother is. She's going to learn how she interacts with men from you. And she's going to learn about watching you, not by what you say. Because I know a lot of fathers that say the dopest shit in the world, but they didn't treat the mother of their children. They don't treat their wives. They don't treat women with respect in general, and then expect the woman to want to be respected. You learn that from your father. Your father teaches the child. And if you're always respectful, if you're always honoring her, even when you disagree with her, even when she going crazy, because I know sometimes people ain't always right. Women ain't always right. And you get in those situations to where you're like, but she wrong, and you want to stand on that. You do much better by maintaining your bearing and maintaining the respect for her than you would to go off on her, even though you may have been right or it may have been a situation that may call for it. That's just not the impression you want to imprint on that baby. So,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Criticize women's bodies. She notices negative comments about appearance. Teach her to be self-conscious, not confident. Okay. To be self-conscious, not confident.
I think they meant that the other way around.
Teach her to be self-conscious, not confident. Well, I guess I didn't look at self-conscious. I looked at it, I guess, being like self-aware. Now, you could be right. You could be right.
I would say teach her to be self-confident, not self-conscious.
All right, well, let's roll with that then. Maybe.
Yeah, because what and why I say that is because, and I agree. We joke, we laugh about because we came up in a different era. So, light skin, dark skin was a thing growing up for us. Big, small, too big or too small was a thing for us. We had jokes for you. What we didn't realize is the psychological effects that had on the women that we had jokes for, and that shaped them. It may have shaped them positively, it may have shaped them negatively, but it shaped them.
That's the luxury about hindsight, because you can look back, but
you look back and you like, damn, I ain't even realized
yeah,
these few little jabs, little jokes that I was throwing at her was gonna affect her in this way, to where she's subconscious about it now. I didn't even think that my words had that much effect or power on her.
And then it ain't just your words; it's a lot of people.
It's everybody else's words saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Over years and years. Yeah.
Big back Brenda.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she got flashbacks of that all day long, and that, you know what I'm saying? And again, from the mouths of babes, because kids hear things and they repeat it, and then you see them in public saying that, and you're like, that baby didn't know that. That baby got that from you. So
that's a fact.
You gotta be. They're little fucking computers and machines. You gotta put the right stuff in them so you can get the right output.
Cause you definitely can tell when a kid is regurgitating something that they heard an adult say.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, you're not even mature enough to think like that. Yeah. Like, like when Elon's son told Trump, "Shut up, you ain't the president." That's because you heard your daddy.
Because you heard your daddy say it a couple times. Son, this motherfucker ain't the president. I'm the president.
I promise you.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he did.
I can't wait for all that to come out. dismiss her feelings.
Yeah.
Calling her too sensitive or telling her to toughen up silences her emotions.
Yes.
And that silence follows her for years.
Yes.
1000%. Now, to me, that is more so non-gender specific.
Yes.
Because we do that with our boys as well. Walk it off and toughen up, and you'll be all right. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't pay no attention to him. He'll be all right. So I think that can kind of go for girls and boys, but we're going to stick with the script. You have to give, and that's something honestly, Cuzzo, that I'm working on as a parent, man, not silencing your kid's voice, because again, we're from a different era.
We are.
We were more so seen, not heard.
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things we have to work on,
Yeah,
and I find myself working on that, working
Mm-hmm.
against that, because I don't ever want my son, and I try to reiterate to him on a day-to-day basis, bro, you can always come and talk to me. You can always talk to your mama. You can always talk. Always. If something bothering you, something don't feel right, whether it's safety, your health, whatever it is, talk. Don't worry about getting in trouble. We'll deal with that later. Because in the moment, it's about your safety. It's about your well-being. You might not even be in trouble because you done came and talked to me. I understand where you're coming from. Now I'm calm, and we're going to handle it a different way. Always talk, especially with these little girls, man, because you don't know who around your children. You don't know what type of people, whether it be school, whether it be just over some cousins' houses or anywhere, man. So you always want your kids to know that they can talk
and feel safe
and
feel safe in talking. I saw something on the internet that kind of broke my heart. It was a therapist, and she was talking about something almost happened to her at a camp.
Okay.
She didn't tell anybody, and so the other kind of therapist stopped her and was like, "Why didn't you say anything?" And she was like, "Because it didn't happen. Like, it almost happened. It didn't happen. I didn't think it was a big deal." And he kept stopping her. He said, "Why didn't you say anything?" And he kept probing and probing and probing. And she just got to a point to where she was like, I don't know what you're trying to get me to. And he was like, "Because you didn't feel safe. You didn't feel safe going to talk to the people that are supposed to keep you safe. You thought you did something wrong. You thought something wrong happened. No, if for nothing, you want to open, like, I want you to come and talk to me. If you don't come talk to nobody."
Facts.
Again, I'll put my feelings to the side, but come holler, come talk to me, so at least I know what's going on.
I'm aware.
And then we can proceed how we need to proceed. But we gotta create those safe spaces as fathers to be able to say, hey, come talk to me. Come talk to your pa. Come talk to to your daddy. Then we'll go from there.
Cause I'm off of that. I'm off of that macho. I'm father. Hey, come talk to me. Don't be afraid of me.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of me. No. You can respect me and not be afraid of me.
Yeah, happens all the time.
Yeah. So
happens all the time.
Come talk to me. Don't be afraid of me. I don't ever want my kids or a son. Don't be afraid of me.
Yeah.
Come and talk to me.
Come out.
The respect is one thing, but don't be afraid. It's a difference between being afraid and having respect.
Yeah.
Last thing you want these kids out here doing they do something stupid, man. Then they be confiding their friends don't know nothing. They on the same level as you.
But they only been here 12 years.
That's what
They're
I'm
supposed to do stupid shit.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Yeah. Objectify other women.
Yikes.
Sexist jokes, stares, or comments show her that women are valued more for their looks than their hearts or minds.
It's going to be a tough one.
That is going to be a tough one.
It's going to be a tough one.
Because listen, man, it's hard not to acknowledge Cuzzo. It's hard not to acknowledge them when they doing what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to objectify you, but I like what you're wearing right now.
I got eyes.
Yeah. Now.
The ogle, the Google, the cat calling, the hey baby, Ooh, she got a fat ass.
It can definitely be conveyed in a different way.
Chill out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daughter in the car seat.
Yeah, and be mindful, man.
Yeah,
be
chill out.
mindful. I get it. We all grown, but when there's children present, man, be mindful of the language,
chill out.
bro.
Chill out.
We see it. We see it. But also, with that, in that same breath, we have to instill in them that they're worth more than that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just not seeing it or hearing it, but let them know, hey, it's gonna be dudes. You give them the game, and I'm all for giving them the game 1,000%. Yo, it's gonna be. They're gonna tell you you're pretty. They're gonna tell you how fine you are. They're gonna tell you all of this stuff. Come with the territory, baby. Don't fall for it.
No, not at all.
Don't fall for it. You
not at all.
Yeah.
Know your worth.
Know your worth.
And fathers, let your daughter know that she's that.
Mm-hmm.
Let her know that she's that. So when she hears it, she's not. Really?
Yeah.
My daddy been telling me I was cute since I was.
For sure.
He take me on daddy-daughter dates. He make sure my hair, nail, like.
He gave me flowers.
Yeah. Your ass gonna have to do more than that.
Exactly.
You got to come a little better than that.
Exactly.
Pops already made sure I was straight and knew what was going on. And he told me a couple tricks he gonna try.
Yeah.
I know those too.
Yeah. I'm just waiting on you to be like, see? He said that.
Yeah, he said that. And, from time to time, we used to be in the basement hitting the mitts. So if you tried,
just
I know how to duck a right cross and deliver a hook.
Yeah. To the body. Yeah.
And she will.
Yeah.
Just know it.
It's for sure. Message. Lose control of your anger.
Yes.
Yelling, slamming things, or acting aggressively makes her feel unsafe. Even if the anger isn't directed at her. That's exactly what we just talked about. Get out of there, bro.
Get out of there. Leave. Walk. Yeah. Walk. Take a walk. Take a drive. Go downstairs in the basement.
Yep.
Scream. Yeah. Call a homeboy up. Hey, man, need 5 minutes.
Go to the gym. Do something. Yeah.
But don't just be crashing out in front of your daughter over the littlest of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, because they see that. They see that and they stick with them, dog. Listen, I got a homegirl right now that's so old school. And she'll tell you, this is what I seen how my mother treat my father.
Right.
And the stuff that she expect from guys, because this is how I seen my father treat my mother. Mm-hmm. So for her, cooking, fixing that plate, cleaning, all of that, it's nothing to her.
Right.
I was like, so what about we talking about the 100% 50-50 bull crap. Mm-hmm. I don't care about none of that. Be nice to me. Treat me right. I take care of you.
I'll be damned. What a concept.
1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah, all day long. What a concept. If we respect each other and we're mutually kind to each other, we can stay together.
Look at that. It's not rocket science, B. It's not rocket science. And I said, what about you working? She was like, I don't care. I come home and cook. I don't have a problem doing that. Now, of course, the dude gonna be doing whatever it is he doing too. Now, that's why I just wholeheartedly disagree with that. The women work, we both working, and then the dude get off work, he just get to come home and kick his feet up. Mm-mm. The woman come home and got to check the homework, get the dinner. Like
we're a team.
I'm not ever siding with that. I don't agree with that at all, bro.
So because
let's go.
We're a team and we're a partnership whole way through with me. Mm-hmm. Whole way through. Reason being is because 2 hands, 2 people make light work.
Yes, sir.
Many hands make light work. It's an African proverb. If I do the dishes and you dry them, dishes get done quicker. If I take out the trash while you mop, kitchen's clean. If I make sure that I put her down and give her bottle, you can go wash the clothes and make sure the clothes are washed. team. It's teamwork.
Because
if I work and you work, the bills are the bills. And this is where the myth of 50-50 is bullshit. Because I've been married before. The bills are the bills. The bills don't increase because another person is hit. Like, the bills are the bills. The mortgage is the mortgage. You may use a little or less heat, a little or less electric. Water, yeah. But the bills are the bills. So if your bills between the two of y'all are $4,000, and I make $4,000 a month, and you make $4,000 a month, then if we put in $2,000 between the two of us, that's all the bills are paid, and we still got $2,000 left a piece. Because we came together and we put our money together and we treated it as a part. You're not asking, well, who paying the bill? Who gives a fuck? The money's in there, push a button, and the bills get paid. That's how it's supposed to be. But we get in this concept of you go out, kill yourself, work. I'm gonna stay home and I'm gonna watch these kids like this 1950. You can't live on one income. It's very, very hard to live on one income in this economy.
For your regular folk. Yeah.
You just can't. You're gonna need 2 or multiple streams of income. That's from a financial standpoint. So when I get home, if I get home first, hey babe, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, you got dinner for us and the kids. Monday, Wednesday, I got, or one day we eat out, so we ain't gotta, neither one of us gotta worry about it. Friday is pizza day. You pick a pizza place or you pick a place that you want to eat, and we had it. But that's how it's supposed to work. People that's on that, like, quit letting the internet lie to y'all. Quit letting a lot of y'all. That's not feasible anymore. Because even if it is, one person is going to get burned out. Either the person that's working and paying all the bills, or the person that's just doing all the housework and making sure the house runs.
And then you start feeling overworked.
Man.
You start feeling
and underappreciated.
Yeah. It's like, hold on, I'm doing all this. What you doing? Now we looking at each other, competing, trying to make sure you doing your part, and I make sure I ain't doing more than you. Yeah. And it's just.
And then there are gonna be times, unfortunately, here's reality. There's gonna be times to where you're gonna do more. There's gonna be times where you're gonna do less. Some of that is physical. Some of that is mental. Some of that is just, hey, I'm checked out today. I need you to do X, Y, Z, 1, 2. No problem. I got you, baby.
Because it's not a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
So every now and then you're gonna need
to step up.
Mental health day. You're gonna need to step up and shoulder that load.
And then vice versa. Sometimes you I got it today, baby. I went and got her something to eat. I put her down already.
You relax.
Come in there, you chill, and I got you. But again, fair exchange ain't no robbery. The thing is, y'all don't want a fair exchange.
It don't have to be this hard, cuz.
It really don't. It really don't.
I promise you.
It really don't. And it's not. You not a pick me, and he ain't a fuck boy. Like, it's not misogynistic. It's none of that shit. It's just simple.
It's 2 people,
2 grown-ups
who like each other,
being considerate of each other. I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. Yeah.
Could you pick up some chicken on your way home? I'm already frying some. I got some Alfredo on. Bet. Okay.
Hey, I'm cooking. Can you stop by? I ain't got no seasoning. Can you stop and give me some Worcestershire sauce? Absolutely.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I'll bring that home. I'll bring a bottle of wine for us. Woo woo.
But it's I don't feel like stopping. I got a detour and get off the. You want to eat or not? It don't have to be that hard, cuz.
It don't. It really fucking doesn't. Sheesh.
We're gonna get them, cuz.
We are.
Lie or break promises.
Please try not to.
She learns trust from you first. Broken promises can quietly shatter that trust.
Man,
say what you mean what you say.
You know how many damn adults, not just daughters, but sons too, can remember the broken promises of their parent? I remember he said he was gonna buy me a bike, and then damn,
it could be little stuff.
You're 57. Shit. He said he was gonna buy me a bike when I was 13, and he didn't do it. Had the pink handlebars.
That's what led me down this life of crime, because of that broken promise.
I was twerking on the pole.
I started stealing because he never got me that bike.
It's like, damn.
Yeah, man.
Just the promises that you need to keep keeping.
Yeah.
Hey, we going to the zoo. We going to the zoo.
Yeah.
Cause you know anything about kids, you tell them they going somewhere where they want to go. Them little folks be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, we going swimming. Now you got 3 people in swim trucks at the front of the door. Like,
Waiting.
you said we was going swimming.
You had said
The pool ain't open yet, y'all.
Hold on.
The pool open. We gonna go. Okay. Cause you said we was going swimming. I'm trying to go swimming. You know what I'm saying? Keep them promises, man. As a father, as a man, it gives you so much credibility when they know that, you know, because one thing I do know, it is a little exaggerated, which, you know, you got to look right. You got the daddy's girl patent approved look. They said a bald head black father is responsible for every spoiled woman in America. Because all they gonna say, oh, my daddy will do it. My daddy will do it.
Man,
my daddy gonna do that. And they just said a bald head black father is responsible for every spoiled woman in America. But again, that's the extreme. But I do love the stories of, I call my daddy. Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna call my daddy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, you can't. I'm gonna call my daddy.
Oh,
He gonna come over here and make sure the truck gets fixed.
Yeah, my dad couldn't do it.
My daddy gonna come do it.
And when they say that, whatever you just had a setback, Playboy.
Yeah.
I don't know how many steps,
Yeah.
but you just had a little setback. When they got to call their pops to take care of something that you can take care of, that's
And
in your
wheelhouse.
That's in your means. And we ain't talking
That's
about
in your
pay my
wheelhouse?
mortgage and pay my bills.
No.
I'm talking about something as simple as like a oil change or getting a tire fixed.
Well, I done asked you 14 times. Can you please take this? It's it's making a noise. Could you please take it in? Because again, you ain't gotta fix it yourself. Could you take it in to get fixed? It's been making this noise for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, when they call their pops.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call my daddy. Surefire way, you ain't gonna be called daddy.
Do you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah. Letter time, Cuzzo.
Let's get one.
This is from a gentleman. Now,
Welcome.
I stopped reading them ahead of time.
Okay.
Because I like the element of surprise, too.
Oh, do you now?
I do.
Okay.
Especially with the last couple we've done had. I said, let me start reading these. So what I would do is...
Face be giving it away.
I would I don't read it. I would just make sure it ain't no bull jive. So I try to find something without giving it up. Yeah. So let's do it.
Okay.
Gentlemen, thank you for creating a space where men can be vulnerable.
Come on.
I had to come to y'all with some real life shit because right now I'm tight and confused and honestly just hurt.
Come on.
He starts it off with, so boom. Wait, let me just stop right there. Let me just tell our viewers who may not understand. When somebody black start off with so boom or peep this and they clap or whatever, it's finna be the juiciest of the juice.
Yeah, it's about to be some shit.
So boom, there's this girl I've been feeling for a minute. I've been talking to my guy about her. Not in a, she bad kind of way, but I told him straight up, I'm into her. I think she's different. I might really try to build something. Next thing I know, he's talking to her behind my back, not just on some light convo. They talking, texting, hanging out, and he ain't said nothing to me. Didn't check in, didn't ask me how I'd feel, just moved in like I never said a word about her. And I didn't even hear it from him. I found out from someone else. Damn it, man. That shit cut deep. Because it wasn't just about the girl. It was about the betrayal. That's someone I've rocked with heavy. I trusted him. I let him in on something real. And he went and stepped on it like it was nothing.
You son of a bitch.
Now I'm stuck. Part of me want to press him. Another part of me is just sitting here in silence, trying to figure out if it's even worth it. But it's eating me alive. Like, how do I even look at him the same now? Am I tripping for feeling this way? Or is this one of those situations where you got to charge it to the game and keep your heart protected moving forward? I'm just being real. This shit broke something in me. I don't know if it's about the girl anymore. I just feel like I lost a piece of trust I'll never get back. Jeez Louise. You gotta fight that nigga. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me. Cuzzo.
He said you gotta fight that nigga.
Cuzzo. You came and swooped my little lottie dottie from underneath me.
You did.
I had plans for her.
I did.
I was about to hit her with I was about to put my best game down.
You did.
And you took the took the intel that I gave you of why I'm interested in her, and I told you, hey man, yo, she seemed fire. I'm about to try to make a play at her. You came right in.
Real slime ball move.
Real slime ball move.
Real slime ball sleazy move.
Yeah, I can't respect
you're,
you.
You're a real sleazy nigga.
You a hoe.
You're a real sleazy nigga. You're a
hoe.
slime ball.
You a hoe.
Yeah.
You a hoe.
Yeah. You're a slime ball nigga.
Damn, Cuzzo.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. I got you. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Start giving people the present of your absence. Meaning, I'm not going to continue to get in conflict, to go back and forth with you, to argue with you, to explain to you why my feelings are hurt. I'm going to gift you with my absence.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just not be in my presence anymore. I mean this sincerely, because if he could do this to you when he knew how you felt about her, he a real snake type nigga. He a real, he a real crab in the barrel ass nigga. Like,
Word.
So if that's the case, don't think that it stops with girls. Don't think that it stops with, it's opportunities, it's things being said, it's things that are being said in rooms that you're not in, that he's not protecting you in. Like, people show you who they are, and you gotta believe them. And in this case, that was a snake move. And there's nothing you can do as far as the girl goes, because if she's feeling him and they feeling each other, they ain't got nothing to do with you. However,
damn,
she'll see it.
She never knew.
She'll see it. She'll see it.
Oh, that ain't gonna last.
Yeah, it ain't gonna last.
Nah.
She'll see it. She'll see right through that shit, because it's only so long fake thugs can pretend. Like, it's only so long a nigga can be fake and it not come off. Like, it not... See, that's the thing about lying. You niggas ain't actors. So, it's not like you're trained to lie and change your emotions and the whole nine. You may have had a lot of experience with lying, but the thing about liars is the truth always comes out, because it always comes to the light. You know why? Because people aren't meant to lie. You're meant to tell the truth. He snaked you. He did some foul shit.
Damn.
Separate yourself. Good riddance. Good riddance, and go on. And move with people who respect you, who honor you, and who see you in the way that you need to be seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even against Cuzzo's initial reaction, because depending on how young you are, yeah, I would have had to come see you. Probably 28 below, yeah, I would have had to come see you. I would have had to put my paws on you. Because that's, bro, and it wouldn't have been about the girl, even though niggas would have made it about the girl. Oh, you gonna fight over a bitch? Woo. No, we ain't doing that. It's over the principle of you disrespected me and our friendship and our kinship. You did that. And it was unnecessary. And uncalled for. Like, and again, men, we have this problem. We'll try and make you feel less than for feeling for a woman. But you don't know if that was my wife, like if that was my girl or my wife or my forever or whatever. You didn't know that. And you put me in this position because you obviously didn't value her until I said something. Like, you filed for that. And however you feel like handling that, I'm telling you how I would handle it at my more mature stage. Bro, cut that shit short. Go about your day. Give that man the present of your absence and get the fuck away from him, because he filed.
And what's crazy is because you don't even have to say why.
No.
You don't
suggest you don't.
You don't even have to say, because he know. Because he know. He'll know. He'll know. One thing, yo, you ain't got to speak about your conscience, but we all have one. We all have one. He'll know. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. And honestly, I think, cause I'll be honest with you, dog. I think at this age of 44, I ain't saying fight, but we might have to address this.
Put a pause on you. No,
We gonna have to address this, dog, because
depending on how long the friendship and because we can bring this back up because it applies. Pap said this about old boy, the battle rapper from Philly, Easy the block captain. He said it wasn't that you slept with my wife. It was that you shook my hand as a man.
You shook my hand.
So when I see you, I got to do something to you.
Yeah.
Because we have principles and morals, and that's the thing a lot of people don't live by. We have principles and morals. Like I could throw the bro code in your face, but you should know better. Just as a human being, you should know better. That you don't move like that. There's no reason for you to ever move like that with me. And you did that to me, and you did some snake shit, and you know you did some snake shit. I'ma just get away from you, dog. So it ain't gotta be that. So it ain't gotta be violent. It ain't gotta be me. Let me just get out your way. And I know it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt at the opportunity that was lost. It's gonna hurt at the friendship that was lost. But you'll be better off of it. You'll be better for it in the end. Because the one lesson that you gotta learn in this life is who's for you and who against you. And sometimes it takes people lifetimes to learn that. But the minute you learn it, you instantly are better for it.
Thanks.
You instantly are better for it the minute you learn that.
And okay. I'm not getting over that, dog. I'm not letting that go. Because it's one thing not to care about, and I'm just going by this letter. He looked like he was inside the circle.
Yeah.
Because he shared something with him.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm digging this one.
Yeah, I'm digging
She seemed like she lit.
Yeah.
I'm about to see what's cracking.
Yeah.
And you took that and you went immediately behind his back and went and hollered at her. She don't even know. So she finna get probably the worst pick of you two because of your snake actions. He probably ain't gonna even want the girl no more because you about to dirty her up and taint her and do all of that. I don't know how my man felt about sloppy seconds, if that's what you want to call it, but I'm with you, Cuzzo. I have to get away from him, dog, because I'm gonna hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you betrayed me, my nigga.
There you go.
You betrayed me. We ain't just like co-workers, or you ain't just some cat I see out. My nigga, we've been in the trenches together. Probably done double dated together. We probably done played the game, done smoked, done drank, and got money together. There's too many women out here for that.
Way too many. It was unnecessary. It's uncalled for.
That's a greedy, like you said, slime ball move, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't
get to use that word often, so this one applies. You a slime ball. You a slime ball.
Yeah, there's no other way to describe it, cuz there is no other way to describe it.
Hopefully that young lady sees it and is able to see through the bullshit
before she get taken advantage
of. But don't say nothing to her. Leave my man alone. Go on your own way. Go on your own path. Do what you gotta do to heal and move up, and get over her. There will be others. There always are. There will be others.
Facts.
Yeah. Just continue to be a good dude that you are. Continue to be the good man that you are. Appreciate your support. Continue to watch the platform. We got you, dog. Your unc them got you. Trust me, man. Trust me. Get in the comments when we post it. Get in the comments.
Get in the comments.
In the comments. Maybe something in there for you. Just saying.
Cause they in there.
They in there. Maybe something in there for you. Yeah. Cause snake. Fucking snake.
Yeah. Snake. That's foul, Cuzzo.
Fucking snake.
That's foul. Like
again, younger me.
I'm outdone, B.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I don't think we could run into each other out here.
Yeah. No, run into you. I'm finding you. Fuck you mean run into? Oh no, I know where you at.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be there too.
Yeah. And you already know what it is.
And I'm gonna be
when
there
you
too.
see me, you know what it is because you know what you did.
We ain't gotta talk. We ain't gotta discuss nothing.
Damn.
Depending on how public. Let's go in this bathroom. Run me my 5 minutes. Let me get this fade off.
Yeah. You owe me at least 5 minutes.
Yeah. Give me 5 minutes real quick in the bathroom. We get it right. And we still probably ain't gonna be cool.
Oh, we're not.
Nigga, what?
We're not.
But as a man, give me that.
Yeah.
Let me get that from you.
Win or lose.
Yeah. Win or lose.
I need to get this. I need this. Yeah.
And then we can move on.
So, R&B singer Maya said in a recent interview that she was celibate for about 7 years. I don't know if she's still on it, still doing it, but she practiced celibacy for 7 years.
Lord Jesus.
She's 40, as if she can get any purer. Anywho, she's 44, but she says she was on Angela Yee's show, Way Up with Angela Yee. She said that practicing celibacy for 7 years, it provided mental clarity. It shifted her mindset. It was no longer a focus to rush to be in a relationship, the rush to be married, or the rush to be in something because that's what we are taught to do, to have kids or procreate. I think there's a lot of pressure on women to be able to do that. She went on to say this was also about feeling valid outside the context of a romantic relationship. Why are we taught that we have to be taken or made an honest woman? She asked. Love is beautiful, and I think the world always needs more of it, but I think you must start with yourself, and I have to start with self, always versus expecting from other sources. So it was just reconditioning, and I think it's something that was needed. That is the perfect example of self-evaluation. That's what I mean by when you do self-inventory. Not just, I'm just finna stay dating. Okay, stop dating. Okay, so when you stop dating or when you stop having sex, what else are you doing? Because there's more to it than just keeping your legs closed. Are you really working on yourself, or you just keeping the numbers, you just keeping that body count from increasing? Because it's a big difference between you just being stingy with the box and feeling niggas ain't worthy, opposed to you really taking a journey and abstaining from sex, and you're trying to find yourself and discover who you are mentally and venture down a new avenue and just really figure out who you are as a woman or as a man, whatever. Or you working on yourself, or you just staying in the house hiding from the world because you don't have time to be dealing with the bulljive. So it's a difference. She put work in, the mental clarity and all of that. And I'm gonna share something with you, Cuzzo. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
I had a little drought. It was about 9 months, right?
Okay. Right on.
Now I'm gonna say this: the first 6, it wasn't by choice. I was just in a funk. Nobody was checking for Lonzo. Everybody was booked and busy. All right. But after those 6 months, I said, once I got kind of used to not, I said, let's see how far this can go. How far I can take this. Now, it went another 3 months. But within that 3 months, Cuzzo, you do get that sense of clarity. I was really abstaining. I wasn't going out and hanging out. I really was just being to me.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I was being to me because I didn't want to put myself in a situation to where it can be compromised, because we always tend to think we're stronger than what we really are until that temptation is in front of you. My pastor used to say, may he rest in peace. Sometimes you just have to run. You don't have to stand there and go through the test. Sometimes you have to run from the test. You don't have to prove that, I could stand here and handle the fire. Sometimes you got to get out of there.
Yeah, if you know yourself, for sure.
Sometimes you got to get out of there.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I would just make sure that I wasn't putting myself in a position to break whatever it is that I was trying to do. It wasn't clear what I was trying to do. I just knew that it had been a minute since I had some intercourse. And so I'm kind of cool right now. First of all, I was saving money. I was feeling well rested. I was being more productive. I had more clarity, my thoughts and all. It really does have a very good positive impact on you when you are actually trying to get something from it other than just, I don't feel like dealing with nobody. If you really take those opportunities to that time that you to put that energy towards actually you and doing other things,
And
you would be amazed at what you can get accomplished. You'd be amazed what you can get accomplished, dog. So shout out to Maya.
Because
Eating fruit on the island. Go ahead, dog.
Because she can get it. whenever she wants it. Like, she knows.
Oh, she don't. Yeah,
She
she
ain't
don't.
got,
Yeah,
like-
yeah, she don't have an issue at all.
Like, cause I'm gonna say the quiet thing out loud. Some of y'all ain't celibate. Nobody wants it. Okay. You ain't celibate. You need to celibate. How about that? But some of y'all is just ain't nobody checking for you. Yeah, you celibate. Just ain't nobody checking for whatever reason. It could be your attitude, could be physically, could be mentally, could be whatever. Just people ain't checking for you, and that happens sometimes. But what it does do is it forces, when you take sex off of the table, you focus on all the other things in life, because sex is a very physical and
intimate
and mental and all of those things that
it requires a lot more than we think.
Yeah, it requires a lot more than you think. And you think that, I can just have casual sex and be cool, and some of us can, some of us can't. For whatever reason. Some of it is you're not a casual person. You're a relationship. You need a connection to be able to have good sex. Some of it is you're a good person. So if you have good sex with that person's going to want to be with you because they see all the qualities that they like about you, and they're like, yeah, I want a relationship with this sex. You're like, yeah, I don't want that. And it's like, so it's a lot that comes along with that. But to the point that she's making, and the point that as adults we can get to, is be honest with the people that you're dealing with on your journey, and while you're going through that journey, be honest with yourself. If you really think that it's a problem and you're trying to find yourself, then that's dope. I suggest that you do that. But find yourself. Don't just, I ain't fucking with people and I'm going to just leave people on, and you got 7 kids. And so you expect this nigga to, yeah, we ain't having sex till I get married. To who get married? To what?
Yeah.
To celibacy journey. What? Yeah, I think it'll be, like, it has to be a purpose behind it. A real live, I've went and I've thought about this and I've prayed on this and I've, I got a guidance and I'm trying to get to a certain point. Don't just use it as a weapon or a trigger for other people, because I see that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do it for yourself. Get back in the gym. Get back to school. Get back to yourself. Drink more water. Get healthier. Like, but don't just use that time to just bash the opposite sex because you ain't getting
Yeah.
it.
The whole time you're on your break, you talking about how they ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't giving niggas no pussy. I'm like,
ma'am, that is not healing. All right, Cuzzo. So a friend of the show sent me something. She wanted our opinion,
and we're here to give it.
Yeah. So it's just a brief statement. She says, I desperately need a man's opinion on this. My new man does not have to have oral sex and doesn't give it. Sex between us is good, but I miss giving and getting it. I don't want to make it seem like I am unsatisfied and taint our relationship. How can I approach this?
You don't want no head?
It says he don't have to have it. It ain't saying that he don't need it, but he don't have to have it. But he don't give it either. Now see, here's my problem. Here's my problem. Nigga, just because you don't have to have it, that's not gonna change my view of how I feel about it. So, okay, fine. You don't have to have it, but how you feel about giving it? Because I have to have it. And if you feel like, well, I don't really have to eat no box. All right, well, we need to see other options, because what's gonna happen is, Cuzzo, you're gonna wind up cheating on them.
Yeah, with somebody who,
because what one man won't do,
another man would love to do.
He gonna get it from the rooter to the tutor.
Yeah, off the bone.
Off the bone.
Off the bone.
So that definitely is a conversation that y'all need to have. Y'all need to find a compromise.
Yes.
Y'all need to find a compromise, because if you don't, you already said you miss giving it and you miss receiving it. What's going to happen is, ultimately, you're going to find somebody that you can give it and receive it behind his back, Or just, hey, just cut tie after y'all had a conversation first. I don't know how long they've been together. She said her new man. That's a conversation. If you're saying new man, it's still early enough to where y'all can have that talk and salvage maybe what's, reach some type of compromise, or y'all can still walk away and hopefully y'all don't have too much invested in this already to where neither one of y'all feel like time was wasted or time was lost. But that's a conversation that y'all definitely need to have. And you can approach him honestly, because I don't think this is a sensitive subject. You can just approach him. Hey man, look, we need to talk about the lack thereof, or we can talk about getting this oral thing popping. Look, just tell him I miss it. Look, I enjoy it. I love giving it. I love receiving it. I know you feel the way you feel. Hey, what do you think what's the solution to this problem?
No, no head. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah, because it's baffling. It's baffling.
She misses giving it.
She miss giving it.
Giving you.
She miss it.
Oh God, what?
She miss it. That mean
you miss get.
That means she thirst for it. That means she has a taste for it, Cuzzo.
Mouthpiece salivate.
She yearn for it. Thank you. It juices up thinking about it, and you just letting that succulent mouth just dry up and go to waste.
You stumped the old professor on this one.
Hey, Cuzzo,
Let me try this one on for size.
Cause I have nothing.
Set up a romantic setting. Okay. Lay back. Get him to lay back. And just
fuck it.
Give him the Gawk 3000 with the turbo twist and all the fixings, and see what he do with that.
I don't know if he deserve all that.
He probably don't, but you're trying to
rectify the situation. Cuzzo, listen, man.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Who are you guys?
I don't get it.
Who are you niggas? You from another country or something? What?
He don't have to have it. And he don't give it.
Ma'am, are you okay? You okay? You all right? You good over there?
Now,
because wow.
The only part of me that's gonna shoot him some bail is if she knew this in the very beginning. Now, if you knew this in the very beginning, then that's a little different. You still should have had multiple talks with him just to confirm before you went forward with the relationship. Now, if this just something that you just happen to notice throughout, y'all hooking up and being intimate with each other, and you just happen to notice he never takes a trip down south, then I could kind of see you being confused and be like, hey, I'm noticing that we don't really, we don't get the toppy off. And he hit you with that, then that's your way to the conversation. But if you knew in the very, very beginning, that's kind of on you, ma'am.
Well, you know now, goddammit.
I still don't understand it.
You know now. But yeah, set up an intimate event and
just go for it,
and just go crazy on him. And and you know what crazy looks like, man. Go crazy on him.
What if it's not reciprocated?
Go crazy on him.
But then what if it's not him return the favor?
We'll get there, okay? We'll get there. Go crazy on him first.
Just do your part.
Do your part. And worry about him. Do your goddamn job. Do it well.
Do it well.
And after that, if that fucker doesn't turn it around, if he doesn't turn this franchise around, do a 180.
Yeah.
You march your ass out the door and you find somebody
who will appreciate that mouth of yours.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
The gawk that you're giving.
Yeah.
And goddamn, will give you some in return. Because this is bullshit. I don't condone or approve of none of this, what's going on. I don't know what's happening in that house of yours.
I don't know what's going on in the world today, Craig.
You want no head?
Because
No, like her grabbing your head. Oh, stop, quit. You don't, nothing? Doesn't do nothing for you? Just I can live without it, huh?
So he don't want to.
Stumped.
He don't want to push her head back a little bit when he. All right, that's.
He don't want to.
Hold on.
Yeah, he don't want to just grab her skull and dig his hands into it. You don't like that. You don't like the guy at the head. But I'm saying even on the giving part, you don't like to control a woman's body with just this. It's a wonderful feeling. Makes you feel 10 feet tall when they get to running from you and shit, and you get to get up and clean your finger. Never mind. Okay.
You reach under and you put them thighs right there so they can't scoot away.
Yeah. You get a little crazy with it.
I don't understand because
look at your face, Put your face in the plate. I don't know. Set up an event and see if he'll go for that and see if you can change his mind because you may not have to get up out of there because what the fuck?
What the yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. The saddest end to a relationship when it's over. You have to break up with somebody when you're still in love with them. It sounds bizarre, but it happens. Because the truth is, as powerful and as thrilling and as wonderful as it may be, love isn't always enough. And to be in love doesn't always mean you're happy. You can continue to love someone even after they've hurt you. But you know deep inside yourself that it won't ever be the same again. So at some point, you have to let them go. When is the right time? You never know. That's the sad part too. You just have to walk to the edge of it all and jump, learning to grow back the wings you once had on the way down.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree. You got something on your mind?
Nah, go ahead if you want.
So, I always say to myself when it comes to relationships, and this is rough for people to understand, but I need y'all to rock with me on this. We can be compatible. There can be chemistry there. There can be the surface level things there. That doesn't necessarily make you my person.
Mm-hmm.
Like my person is a deeper connection. And you're not going to have that connection with everyone. And you may have not done anything wrong. I may not have done anything wrong. I just recognize that you're not my person. And I always want to end it before it becomes bitter and disrespectful. Because I feel like people don't end things before it becomes bitter and disrespectful, and they allow it to get bitter and disrespectful.
That's a fact.
They go all the way to the cheating starts. They go all the way till he starts coming in all types of nights, or she starts coming in all types of nights. They go all the way till she's text messaging old boy, he text messaging old girl. They go all the way to the disrespect part when they knew 6 months before that, hey, we not aligned. We not on the same page. You're not a bad person. I'm not a bad person, but we not the people for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so we need to be grown folks about this. And you need to go find the happiness that you're looking for. And you need to allow me to find the happiness that I'm looking for. But we don't do that. We let this shit go to toxic. And then when it gets to toxic, because we're looking for a reason to break up instead of just, hey, there's 8 billion people in the world.
That's because people don't be wanting to have them conversations, Cuzzo.
You wasn't my person. And that's fine. Like, that doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make me a bad person. Doesn't make us bad people. We just didn't work like we needed to work together. And you got to be cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the time that you spend with this person, not allowing them to be their true self, and you not being able to allow to be your true self, and they can't be their true self, you're keeping them from the person that they actually were either supposed to be with or should be with or would be happier with because they're more aligned with them than they are with you. And it's a selfish thing that we do.
Okay.
It's a selfish thing that we do. Because we start naming shit that ain't got nothing to do with love.
Word.
That shit to do with love.
Word.
Yeah. All this time I put in. Okay.
That's what we were supposed to do.
Yeah. Okay.
We was trying to make it work. Yeah, I put in time too.
I made him perfect for somebody else, but he wasn't yours. He wasn't for you. You get to experience people. You don't own them.
Yeah,
you don't own them. You get to experience them. If you want to continue to experience them now, it's a difference between we both want this and we want to work for it, then I'm apple, you orange, and we like never the two shall meet. We don't agree. We don't even see life the same way. You enjoy traveling. I don't want to move. What do you want me to do? Well, we could compromise. We could travel. We could, but I don't want to.
And then, cause sometimes people just outgrow each other, dog.
Yes.
It ain't necessarily you've done anything wrong. It ain't necessarily
We two
I've done
different
anything
people.
wrong. It's just what we
two
are right
different
now.
people, yeah.
Yo, we just grew apart a little bit.
Yeah, we two different people, and we're going down two different roads, and we got two different definitions of what happiness looks like and what life looks like, and we're trying to make it work.
Yeah.
Because we made it work before, or we were in the same space at one point in time before.
Yeah.
Like, it's normalize leaving relationships when it's we're cool, we're cordial, we're amicable.
Yeah.
Like,
it don't always have to hit the fan.
It shouldn't hit the fan.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can still not in every case, but you still should be able to have some type of
conversation or talk and be cordial.
Cordial. Yeah. Like why when it end we got to be at odds or we got to be the ops now?
Because that's what makes it in their head makes it okay.
That's stupid to me.
Like, that makes it okay. Oh, he was this. Well, that's where that shit that comes on we talked about earlier. Now I got to make up all this shit about her. Or I got to make up all this shit about him.
Yeah.
Because people on the outside don't understand why we broke up. We were just in two different places.
Mm-hmm. And
we weren't moving in the same direction. And in this game of life, sometimes that's more important than love. Yeah. You got to be moving in the same direction, dog.
I agree. And you know what? We talked about being able to, one of the things about life is being able to change your opinion about something. I remember the first time I heard a video, this girl on this video this woman on this video, she said, sometimes love is not enough. And I remember when I first heard that, I was kind of like, here we go. But then I got to listening to her. I got to thinking on my own, using my own brain. And she's right. It used to be back in the day. But it's not enough no more now because it's so much other things going on to where the action of love, because love is an action word.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes it gets buried. Love gets buried underneath all the turmoil and things that we have going on that we forget to display the love. So it just turns into vocals or special occasions. It's not a day-to-day thing. Relationships are work.
Yes.
Now, it shouldn't feel like a job.
No.
It shouldn't feel like you punching a clock.
No.
But relationships are work that you have to work on daily.
Yes.
I may not think you as pretty today as I did yesterday. It may be something going on with me. But that doesn't change. I'm going to still show you that I love you. So we let that action, we forget about the action that comes along with saying it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. It's work.
It's work, dog. Mm-hmm. It's work. And the idea of having someone to show off, travel with, all of that seems good. All of that sounds good. It sounds sexy. It sounds romantic. But are you willing to put the work in to get to that point? See, we want to skip the foundation and we want to get right to the championship and popping champagne.
We want the pictures.
Nah, baby. We got to lay this concrete. Mm-hmm. We got to put these beams down.
These pictures.
We got to build something.
We want to look like it, not be it.
No.
Look like it. No. I don't want to be it. I just want to look like it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, in order to be it, you got to put in the work. And a lot of it is self-work, because in some relationships, it could just be, the work that you've put in to yourself.
Facts.
And one thing you can't do is change another person. So I've experienced this in relationships. I'm evolving. I'm changing. I'm growing. This person sees nothing wrong with themselves. So they don't want to change. They don't want to evolve. They don't want to grow. I could pull you where I'm going, or I can leave you be where you're at because you're happy where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're happy where you're at, then who am I to say, no, that ain't good enough? You need to be where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's like, no, stay exactly where you at, where you're happy at, where you love yourself at, where you're beautiful at. Stay there. I'm going here.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
No love loss, no issues, but I'm going to some other place that's going to require different things of me. You may not be there yet. It's all love. But I'm not going to stop you from growing. Please don't stop me from growing. Or going to the place that I want to go to. Like, please don't stop me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not fair to me and it's not fair to you. Like, we deserve to be the best versions of ourselves.
Agreed.
We do.
Agreed.
And that doesn't always align with a relationship, unfortunately.
Do you have any texting rules or guidelines when it comes to just texting in general? We could make it about the opposite sex, or we could just do it in general.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read a couple of examples, and you know.
I got you.
Stop texting them when it feels like you're desperate to seek their attention and dying to talk to them. You are losing your self-respect by bothering them.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. 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 Not hate that. I hate that. Okay. So, if I want to talk to you,
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to you.
Yeah.
It ain't that deep.
Yeah.
If you reach back, we talk.
Yeah.
If we don't, I'm going to go do something else.
Yeah.
The problem is the expectation.
There we go. Texting expectations.
The fucking expectation that I ain't doing shit.
Texting expectations.
That I ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah.
Just to talk to your ass.
Yeah.
News fucking flash. As an adult, I always got something going on. I just make time to send that 2-minute or 3-minute text to you or whatever.
Mm.
So if I do, I may not want to talk to you for 3-4 hours. And you just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I have other shit going on. I have a life. I have responsibilities. I have adult things that I'm fucking doing.
Yeah.
It's the responsibility of, or the expectation of, well, I text you and I sent you and you didn't call back or you didn't text back. So you must be do, and then you let your mind go off the fucking rails. And I'm like, yo, it ain't even that. I ain't saying it's not that deep. That's not my intention, or that's not what was happening.
Yeah.
I was busy, or I had something going on, or I just didn't fucking feel like talking.
Yeah.
Either way, get the fuck over it.
Yeah, because your texting expectations is not how I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's not
how I'm gonna
ain't gonna
live
govern my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't how my life gonna go.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
I think we take the response time and all of that. We take it a little too personal sometimes, Cuzzo.
A lot of times.
Because it's like, and here's a pet peeve. Yo, don't tell me you text me or you called me. I see it.
Yeah.
My phone is in my hand often.
Yeah, I saw it.
Mm-hmm. I don't need you. Hey, man, I called you. Yeah. Because I don't know how to respond to that. Or you saying it to like...
Yeah, reach back out.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't... Because... Or you saying it to like hold me... Like, what you trying to get out of me right now?
You trying to get what you want out of me. And I'm going to give you the opposite.
It ain't gonna happen, bro. But yeah. When they pretend to be busy... Yo, this might be an answer. Who wrote this? When they pretend to be busy, but they are secretly giving their time to other people, and this shows you aren't as important to them. Yo,
how the fuck would you know that?
Whoever the author of this
is insecure as shit.
Insecure, cuz of.
How the fuck would you know that?
How do you know what I'm doing?
You
through a text.
Yeah,
through me just by me just not texting you back in a timely, what you feel is a timely manner.
Yeah.
So I'm purposely ignoring you and I'm giving it to.
Yeah, old girl. Or I'm talking to somebody else because I don't want to talk to you.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you for me to talk to, or for me to give all my time of my day to?
Yeah, this shit was written by. Yeah, let's see what they they take hours and even days to reply to your one single. See how the wording they take hours and even days to reply to your one single text, but on the other side, You know they are easily available and to other
How
people.
the fuck do you know that?
Yo, you mad nosy, yo.
How do you know that? Do you talk to other people that I talk to and say, when did Leon be sending text?
It ain't even no
he
name
send you
attached.
a text right back?
Cuzzo.
You sure? Because he don't be sending me text right back, but he be sending you text right back. And your text be like 3 to 4 minutes. My text takes 6. Because the fuck out of here.
Man. What we doing?
What is wrong with y'all?
Yo, you cannot tell me what to do with my phone.
Or my time.
Or my time. Actually, it just make me want to do the opposite, like Cuzzo said.
Yeah, you're going to get the opposite from me. As soon as you think you're obligated to anything from me, I'm going to immediately start doing the opposite. Just to show you that.
You're not.
I'm not. And you're not. Fuck that.
Yeah.
See what plan got you?
It's taking me even longer. Yeah. Yeah. Whoever, yo, you need some therapy, boo-boo. Mm-hmm. Whoever wrote that little piece. Yeah, because you're not going to manipulate me into responding back any faster than I want to. I get back to you when I get back to you. And that's just how it's going to be. I mean, you got shit to do.
Yeah, I do. I do have shit to do.
Maybe you should be occupying your time doing something.
Hello.
So you won't have to worry about the timely manner in which somebody is getting back with you.
And to that point, Cuzzo, to that very brilliant and salient and just wonderful point that you made. Look, if you're waiting on me, you're certainly not working on you. Couldn't
be.
Because I'm working on me. Okay.
Every day.
In whatever capacity I choose to. Even the times when I rest on purpose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Been running around all day. I've been taking care of business. Been doing the things that I do. Hey, this 4-hour block, my time. So if I choose to do nothing, turn off my phone. You don't get to infringe on that time. Because I set that time aside for me.
Yeah.
Try that. Give it a whirl. Give it a spin. And see don't your life get different. Set you some time aside for you. Not your kids, not your mama, not your man, not no. For you. And say, this time is my time. And I'm going to do whatever I want to do with this time. Because it's your life. And at the end of this motherfucker, you're going to be happy or sad or not. But it's going to be your decisions that put you where you at. And we too old to continue to try and live for other people just so we can say we live for other people. When I see people in certain situations answering the phone, and I'll be like, what? Why are you answering the phone while you're in the movies? It's not that important. Why are you answering the phone when you're at the doctor's office? It's not that important. They can wait.
They can wait.
They can wait. Because before we had cell phones, guess what you had to do?
Wait.
Fucking wait.
Had to wait.
And the world didn't blow up.
At all.
This entitlement to people's time that y'all have, or being able to reach people whenever the fuck you feel like reaching people, you got to get out of that because it's unrealistic and it's unhealthy. And it shows a dependency upon that person that is not something that adults value. I don't value people who depend on me. I value people who are independent of me. I value those people because those people will respect my time. When they do get in my presence or they do get my time, guess what they do? Make the most of it. They make the most of the time when they get with me because they understand that, look, I'm not going to waste his time and I for damn near not going to waste mine. Mm-hmm. So if I get his attention, I get his time, we going to do something of significance. Or we going to do something that we both mutually want to do. But what I'm not going to do is call you and say, what you doing?
Or spend the first 10 minutes questioning you why they ain't heard from you or got back with you. What took you? You want to waste the little time that you have with me talking about that?
When you could have just called. That's why I hated the first. If you're thinking of me, call. If you're thinking of me, text. Just call or text. It's that simple. Y'all, I was thinking about you, so I sent you a text. And guess what? When I'm thinking about you, I'm going to send you a text. I'm going to call you. And if I don't, guess what? You have carte blanche to delete me out your life. Oh, he act like he too big. Probably I am. Huh? Move the fuck on. Move the fuck on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get up out of here. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings at all. Because I can't get mad at you because you set a boundary or a requirement of. Because a lot of people, I want to hear from you every day type of people. And I'm not that. I'm not that. If it's important or if it's something going on, you will hear from me. If you got something going on, I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up.
Facts.
Something happened, I'm pulling up. Where you at? I'm pulling up to you. Because that's what a friend is for me. That's what a good person is for me. But what they're not is this passive aggressive bullshit. We ain't doing that.
Ever.
We ain't doing
Ever.
that. Yeah. So grow up.
Yeah. My time is my time.
Your time is your time.
That's it. Hey, be sure to like, subscribe, share it, do all of that.
Mr. Mix Mr. Dot Mix _ follow your boy. Follow your boy.
Say
Also,
it again, Cuzzo.
Mr. Dot Mix _1. Follow your boy, please. Let's get these numbers up. Second, for those that have reached out, gave donations within the past couple of weeks for the tornado that we had going on. Shout out to y'all. Huge shout out to Dallas. Huge shout out to Texas. Huge shout out to people that's just been reaching out to me, donating. Trust me, every last dollar, dime of it went to water, went to consumables, went to something. I actually had a really good friend of mine. She was going around knocking on doors, handing out stuff that we got from Dollar General to folks that needed it. They still haven't picked up all the debris and shit. You would think it's been 2 weeks. It's still debris on the ground. It's still trees on the ground. It's still people rebuilding their homes. It's still people trying to figure out shelter and things of that nature. So anybody who reached out to me directly, who sent the donation directly, I know y'all didn't want the shout out, but I'm giving you the shout out. It was appreciated. It was love, and everything went to somebody so we can help somebody else out. You know what I'm saying? And also shout out to somebody who didn't have to do what they did. Trade the Truth was up here. Trade the Truth drove up here.
I saw that.
From Houston to cut trees and help out. Man, you see this, or if y'all from Texas, y'all can tag that brother. One of the best human beings in the world, man. A lot of people seen him in the neighborhoods that we was in, and you know what I'm saying, took pictures with him. But bro, that's the stuff we talking about. People needed help. He didn't sit on his ass. He drove up here. Dually truck, drove up here. What can I do? And rolled up his sleeves and started working, man. So salute to him, man. That's big. That's major, man. So anything you ever do in life, man, you got St. Louis's support, man. We love you.
And honestly, Cuzzo, that gesture alone is more than any amount of. Don't get me wrong. In this time of need, people need financials
for sure.
But that sometimes can be bigger than the money alone, dog. For sure. And underneath certain circumstances,
for sure.
Because a lot of times, and no disrespect to those who give, they would say, "Hey, I gave to this charity, or I donated to this." Man, sometimes we the people don't even see that. Sometimes it's best to be hands-on and to deal with the people directly. Now I get it. Everybody can't do it because your celebrity status may keep you from doing it. You don't want to take away from the attention from what the real issue is. I get that. But a lot of times, man, they be, I gave to the whatever.
To the Red Cross.
I get. Hey,
okay.
Yo,
such and such. That's why
we're not seeing that.
Honestly, I wasn't giving a lot of organizations because you had people misrepresenting them.
Mm-hmm.
You had people, some of the whites were acting as if they were in the inner city and blackface and the whole nine, like putting up black emojis so they could get cash apps sent to them and take advantage of people. You had people riding around offering people money for their homes at their lowest. You just had some nefarious and shady shit going on. And whether you know me or not or trust me or not, the last thing we've ever asked you for, I've never asked for a dime on this platform. Man, I haven't asked you for shit ever, and I never will. If you decided to give or give a donation, I appreciate you. But we don't go around plopping our cash app and saying, "Hey, send us money," because we work, we do the fuck what we need to do. We grown men, we take care of our families, we take care of ourselves. But in this particular case, again, $1.6 billion in damages, and you had people that needed fucking water. They couldn't get water. Think about that. Water. So
And there's water everywhere.
we came together. People was cooking, people still cooking, people still doing things. You drive down certain parts of the city, they still got stuff that they giving away, whole bags of stuff. I ain't gonna say what I did what I did, but clothes, shoes, whatever I could. Like, we got it to folks. But trust me, every dime that you gave went to somebody that was actually in need and that needed it. So nothing but love for y'all. Like I said, shout out to Texas, shout out to Dallas, because, you know, y'all been showing us a lot of love.
Big Zo Podcast. We out.